Hey everyone, and welcome back to News to Astonish. Today is going to be a different kind of video, and this is something that I've been thinking about for the past couple of days, so I do apologize for the lack of uploads, but I'm going to go ahead and try to make this one as short as possible. Don't want to drag it out because honestly I'm a little too tired. You can probably hear it in my voice. And after this, to be honest with you, I just want to turn on the TV a little bit, watch some anime. At the time of recording this, it's 11:06 p.m. right now, Eastern time. But pretty much to get to the point of the video is that I want to address something, and that's being a little bit more appreciative, or I guess grateful for the things that we have, specifically Insomnia Games giving us what we've always wanted. I mean, technically, if you really think about it, Marvel Spider-Man, the first game, wasn't something that we asked for. I mean, we did ask for an open world Spider-Man game, but specifically not from Insomnia Games. But Insomnia Games, they stepped up and they're like, hey, we're a bunch of Spider-Man fans. Let's develop an open world Spider-Man game and create a nice narrative around that character and give the fans what we think that they would like. Out comes Marvel Spider-Man and, of course, the sequel, or at least the spin-off, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, and they were both fantastic games, and I love them. And that's what I mainly do on the channel, so if you're new here, this is an entirely different video, and it's usually not the kind of video that I make. These videos are like one in a few. I was on Twitter, and I posted something about how a lot of people do come across as ungrateful and just disrespectful when they make incredibly rude comments about a game developing studio like Insomnia Games, and so on and so forth. I'm only paraphrasing because honestly, I couldn't be bothered to go back to look for those kinds of disrespectful comments because it makes me feel bad, or it kind of boils my blood when I read comments like that. And it also makes me wonder, how old are these people? And to my surprise, or at least not my surprise, to my knowledge, a lot of these people are close to my age, or if not in their mid to early 20s. And these are full-blown adults complaining about graphic fidelity and frame rates and stuff like that, when really they're not focusing on the major big picture, and that is the storytelling and the passion that goes into these projects. And I'm here to say that I can really appreciate it, maybe because I've been around for a long time, just playing games, and I've witnessed the evolution of video games and tech. Like, I grew up around that age where the technical boom was like, a big thing. Like, we were in the middle of the technical revolution, from like CD players, cassette players, to VHS tapes and DVD players and, Blu-rays. And, I've witnessed that. I've witnessed that evolution. And when I was a kid, I was just too stupid to know what a CPU was, or graphic fidelity was, or, just too ignorant to comprehend what a machine was capable of doing, in that case being a PlayStation console. I've always been a PlayStation player. I'm not saying I'm a fanboy, but when it comes to PlayStation, they sure know how to deliver compelling that take place in video games. We've gone from this to this to this to now this, which is actually going to be released on October 20th, Marvel Spider-Man 2. We've come quite a long way. And now it's one thing to give valid criticism and be respectful about it, and it's another just to be a complete ass and be disrespectful about it. And yes, before you even try calling me out, saying, oh, well, Ronnie, I seem to have recall you saying how the Avengers is trash. Well, because I've actually managed to play the game, and based on that, I was able to form an opinion. The story is lazy. The game mechanics are trash. There's a lot of loot boxing, and the game was asking so much of the player, like monetary wise. And you already know why I don't like Marvel's Avengers. The game is just not good. I mean, it's so bad that I guess the online base is discontinued for that game, but I'm not going to get into all those details. Sometimes the ridicule and the bashing of a game because it just looks terrible, sometimes that's just warranted, and it's only warranted if you've already tried the product and it just isn't good. Then that's perfectly understandable. And that's what I've seen a lot lately on Twitter, or X as it's called now. I gotta say, man, like, those guys, they don't deserve what we're getting from these major studios that do have passion. Insomnia Games is just one of the few that does have passion, whereas like the rest of the developing studios out there, that I can't really think of many, have the amount of passion in one finger like Insomniac does. I mean, Insomniac has more passion in one finger than the entire, like the rest of the gaming studios out there combined. The point of this is just to show my appreciation for what they've done and what they've created. For them to have the ability to engross us in in amazing stories like this, it's really heartwarming, and it's just amazing, and I'm truly grateful. And all I can say is that if Insomniac, if you're watching this, which I don't know if you are, just keep doing what you're doing. You got a lot of good people here that are fully supporting you. And to the rest of you guys, I hope you all feel the same, and I hope you understand why I made this video. So I just wanted to have a bit of a chit chat with my audience. I barely get to do this. I feel like, you know, when I talk about like the latest news, it's like, you know, I'm not connecting with you guys personally, but let me know if you kind of like this style of videos. I'll definitely make more if I want to, you know, share my opinions. But anyway, that's all I got to say. And thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next comic panel.